Welcome back everyone, and this is your super combo workout today. Quick and effective abs training plus yoga in one session. Prepare to sweat team, and as always, give your absolutely best. Let's jumpstart this session with yoga style warm-up first. So go ahead and find yourself on your kneeling position. We begin with a cat and cow, simple and effective warm-up flow. We have 3 exercises for the warm-up to complete today before we will begin our abs session. Alright guys, and while we're doing this warm-up, as always, I will give you a quick heads up what to expect from this workout session today. So after we finish our warm-up, our 3 yoga style exercises, we will move towards our abs session. You can see I have a light dumbbells for me today. My dumbbell set is a 5 pounds only. Today we will alternate in between exercises for abs with the weights and the body weight exercises. And we have total 10 exercises to complete, and once we do that, we're gonna move to our actual yoga session. And give me just one more. And your next warm-up exercise here is gonna be, guys, your child pose to your cobra or to your upward facing dog. If you can't flow all the way, when you raise elbows and shoulders one on top of another, this is not a big deal, guys. Just move your hands a little bit further away from the base of your body. And we have just a few flows here before we move to our final warm-up exercise. Alright, so keep on moving, guys. We are not going super fast for our warm-up. Try to feel each and every muscle, each and every bone in your spine. And give me just a couple more. And then we're gonna move to our exercise number 3 for the warm-up today, which is your upward facing dog to your downward facing dog. And if you cannot do that, you will simply do your transitions through the tabletop all the way and all the way to upward facing dog. Be very mindful. This is pretty challenging flow up and down from the up dog to downward facing dog. So again, you can definitely do this flow, guys, with your knees on the floor. Keep on moving. We have just about 20-25 seconds left, and then we will stay hydrated and we'll be ready to begin our 10 abs focus exercises for today. Alright, give me guys one more and walk all the way with me. Now take a look at your quick demo for your first abs focus exercise. We begin with the standing punches right and left with the light weights. We're working on 60 seconds timer for each exercise with only 15 seconds to transition to the next one. Begin your work, guys, all the way. I want to see strong punches as always. Give me an extra little rotation to the side so we can target obliques and abs together. Of course, your arms are working here as well. Keep on breathing, punch through with the power to each and every movement. Stay with me, guys. We have about 25 seconds to complete this first exercise. Remember, we will be alternating exercises with weights and exercises without the weights, just our body weight focus exercises. Keep on punching. Give me just a few more punches. 5 seconds left. And last one, rock your weights. From now on, we're going to be using later on only one dumbbell. Your next exercise is your jack in your bear, or I also call Frog and bear, really challenging and fun exercise. Begin your work. This exercise is excellent for the lower abs. However, if you're not doing your hops here, you can do the step outs one leg at a time. Stay with me. It's pretty challenging for 60 seconds to finish. We can do it. Scoop the stomach in and hop or step, guys, wider. So you can definitely challenge them, your lower abs and core in general. We have only 20 seconds, guys, to complete. I know. Finish strong, guys. 10 seconds to finish. And just a couple more repetitions. Last one. Come on up. We did great. Grab your single dumbbell. We're gonna go in a squatted position, just like on the demo. This is your tornado rotation. You can always come out, begin your work from your squat if you have to. Try to stay with me, guys, all the way through. Squat back towards the heels and good quality rotation. 5 pounds in my hands, but for 1 minute and holding it 90 degrees, pretty challenging. Rotation through the waistline, guys. Not just the arms, but together with your upper body. We got this. We have under 15 seconds already. Finish strong. Just a few rotations left, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 1 on each side. We got this. Rack this dumbbell. We're gonna go for squatted position again, and this time your rotations without the weight. If you need to be out of the squat, this is okay. And we're going all the way, guys. We can go a little bit faster, right? But I want you to keep a good form. Breathe in. The arms following your torso, of course. Try not to swing arms alone. This is a torso rotation, guys. All right, halfway through already. Stay with me, guys. Good quality outside, outside. Strong extended arms, which following your body, guys. Again, we're not swinging, just the arms. All right, we are under 10 seconds in. Finish strong. This is it. Give me just a few strong rotations, guys. And last one. Excellent. Only 15 seconds break, week 1. Grab your 1 dumbbell and we have our obliques crunches overhead. We're doing it standing to steam aging. 2 and 2, guys. Here we go. And all the way under. Try to drive this dumbbell all the way, almost towards your ankle for the good quality steam engine. This is it, team. Perfect. And side oblique, side oblique. We're already halfway through, guys. This is it. 1, 2, in front, guys. Use your reps. 1, 2, front, front again. 1, 2. We are under 10 seconds, just a few reps left. We can finish 1 more oblique set for sure. Last one, rock your weights. We stay standing, guys. Your exercise number 6 is your simple straight leg lift. Challenging on a good healthy pace. we can do it. I need you guys to use your abs all the way through and through to the opposite arm. This is it. Kick, try to keep straight legs. Don't drop the arms. Keep the arms 90 degrees on the shoulder level. Hit it all the way. Drive that straight leg, guys, through obliques and abs. Active, very active. Keep on working. We're already more than halfway through this exercise. Stay tall, don't back bend, reach high, reach high. We are under 10 seconds together. Just a few straight leg lifts. Kick it. And last one, team. Grab your weights. Grab just one dumbbell. Your exercise number 7 is your courtesy lunges, guys, with the wood chopper. Just your one dumbbell needed. Prepare, begin your work. I want to see a good, healthy chop. The weights are light. And step to the good courtesy, guys. So you focus on a good oblique work as well as the abs on release of this dumbbell. This is it. Inside. Bend your knees. Inside, guys. Excellent. We're more than halfway through already this exercise. This is it, right across the front knee. Under 10 seconds. We have just a couple reps left, and this is it, team. Rock your weight. We have our lateral lunge just like on a demo. Right to left step, and we also reach to the ankles. And this is already your exercise number 18. Here we go. Doing this reach to your ankle. I want you to back bend less, but reach more. All the way. So you activate internal and external obliques even more. Step lower. This is it. And touch, guys. And touch. Step wider. Halfway through, friends. Touch. This is it. All right. Step wider and lower, team. Reach all the way to your ankles. We got this. Under 10 seconds already. And reach. And just a couple step and reach. And we're ready for exercise number 9. Take a look at your demo. We're gonna go on the floor, guys. This is your frogger sit up, which is challenging in a frogger position. And then feet towards your dumbbell. If you need to do a regular sit up instead, you can do that as well. It's a little bit more effort for the abs and core when you hold your feet together in doing your sit-ups. Take your time. Activate your abs to go up first, and then definitely active lower abs to reach those feet to the dumbbells, and dumbbells to your feet. Use an entire surface of your abs. Here we go. All right, guys, under 10 seconds already for this one as well. All right. And last sit up. Go ahead, guys, and rock your dumbbells. You won't need them anymore today at all. We'll move into the dolphin plank, guys. Dolphin plank jacks. If you can do jacks, guys, you're doing your lower impact, simply do the top out. This is your arms and your lower abs again, guys. Let's finish this quick and effective 10 minutes abs training, super strong, wider thighs. By doing it wide, you're definitely activating your abs and core. Do that one leg at a time. Step out instead the hops if you have to. That also can be your downgrade if you're getting tired, and then return back. Do not quit on your dolphin plank, guys. All together, superstars. Under 10 seconds already. This is it. Give me 2 more. 1 more. And knees on the floor. Absolutely amazing, guys. That was quick and furious 10 minutes. So we are definitely ready for our yoga portion of this workout. Let's drink our water. You don't need your dumbbells if you have a heavy shoes. Make sure you take them off. I will keep my slip-ons today. Those are really comfortable. All right. Make sure you stay hydrated. And we begin this yoga practice on our kneeling position, guys, in our wide knees child pose. So go ahead and send your hips right back towards your toes. Put your forehead on the floor or even on your hands if you have to do that. Take a deep breath in and exhalation. Let's recover our breathing first. Again, that was a challenging, quick and challenging 10 minutes. Take another deep breath in and breath out, guys. Let's slowly walk over the one side of our mat and cover your one hand with another so you can focus a little bit more on opposite side stretching from the side you're walking. So if you walk to the right side, your left hand is going to be on top. And let's go ahead and walk to the other side. So if you're looking over to left, then your right hand is going to go on top in the left, and that will give you that good sensation in the right side. Take a deep breath in. Come on back to the center and come with me on the kneeling position with toes closer and knees wider, wrist underneath the shoulders, and we begin another gentle cat and cow. Our knees and toes in a different position, so it definitely impacts our back differently. And express all the way through the chest and all the way back, guys. Down, relax your neck. We will repeat this flow for a few extra times. You may close your eyes for now and start to set in your positive, loving intentions for this practice and for this day. If you practice it in the morning and maybe for tomorrow and upcoming weekends as well. Everything begins within. And let's do one more. Let's slowly bring our knees closer, and we will continue with the wrist stretches. If you are a beginner, and in fact, let's just do it all together. We begin with one arm. So take your hand from front to the back. If you can't go all the way through, do just a halfway. And hold your other hand all the way on the floor. And what we're gonna do today, we will start to shift the body weight slightly back toward the heels, towards the toes. Try to keep your hand flat. Give it just a few extra inhalations and exhalations here. Return back, and let's do exactly the same from the other side, from front, side, and back, maybe all the way through. Go ahead and shift. Tiny little bit would be enough. Shift the body weight back towards the heels, and you will feel the good stretching in the front part, and your other hand here to support. Come back. Let's give ourselves a bear hug. It's a good hug, and it's also will relax our wrist a little bit. And switch them all the way to the other side. Hug and hold. Then we will do another stretch. If you will decide to go again with just a one hand at the time, please do that. And if you are a beginner or you have wrist injuries, just stop right where you are, rest when you have to, do another bear hug, and avoid the progressions, which requires a little bit of practice. We're gonna start to shift body weight again, more back. Make sure you're not holding your breathing, and now a little bit more towards the front. And again, choose to do one at a time if you have to. And just a couple more times up here. And now for my beginners, most likely do your bear hugs one more time, and we will join you. Or intermediate and advanced, go ahead and hover those knees. Pretty intense, and definitely not for my students who have wrist injuries. Let those heal first. Breathe, guys. And slowly return. We will stretch our wrist and hands other direction, one at a time. And then go to the other side. And then repeat it one more time, guys, but this time fingertips inward. And in case you're really good with your wrist stretches, you can do two at the same time. Otherwise, just have one hand for support. All right, we return back up here. We move into the next flow, our elbow to the knee. It's a full connection here. Inhalation and exhalation all the way. Give me just a few more on this side. We are not on timer or repetitions. 4 or 5, depending how slow or fast you're moving. Make sure you extend your arms fully. Extend them and hold. Take a deep breath in. And on exhalation, if that is available, if not, then just stay in your balancing tabletop. Connect and bind, guys. Stay with me. This is it. And we slowly press that leg you hold, extended leg, toes into the floor, and just give it a good calf, Achilles, hamstring stretch. And let's do this flow from other side. And then we're gonna move towards a quick ankle stretches today. Reach all the way. Breathe, guys. Extend, lengthening. And if that's available, knee all the way towards your elbow. Just try, do your best to touch elbow to your knee, or even a little bit more. All right. Just 4 or 5 times, depend how fast or slow you're moving, guys. Let's do one more. Extend and hold to the balancing tabletop, or bind all the way, exactly the same way as we did on the other side. Be mindful. Inhalation, exhalation, and extend your leg. Press it right into your mat. Achilles, hamstring, calves. Beautiful. Bring your knees back on the floor, guys, and we're gonna go for one ankle at a time. So you put the body weight on your ankles, not on your toes necessarily, and continue to switch the legs. We do a few like this for everyone. And then my beginners, you guys can continue to work with one ankle at the time. Intermediate and advanced, if you're sure you're good, your ankle's strong, go ahead and lift your both knees and maybe even just hover a little bit more here. You can rest, of course, anytime you have to. Beginners, keep doing one leg at a time. Your ankles will get stronger. And let's return back. We will stretch our feet a different direction. Now tuck your toes, guys. Sit on your toes. I know it can be very unpleasant, especially if we're not working on our toes a lot or at all, or abandon our yoga practice, which of course you don't do, right? Let's go ahead and take our one-handed approximately 45 degrees and just give yourself an extra stretch here. And all the way to the other side. Stay on your toes if possible, guys. On your toes if possible. And one more on each side. And then if you would have to absolutely come out from your toes and feet, do it and then come back with us. If not, stay guys with me. We will go for the lateral bends up here, just a few. Right and left and right. This is it. And one more. We ready for the toe squat. You can keep your hands on the floor throughout this toe squat, or you can come with me. If you easily catching on your balance today, we will add a little bit more leg strength, guys. Use a wall, use a chair, use the sofas if you have some. We're gonna go for the tippy toe chair pose, guys. Come on up. That's not very easy. Try to hold your arms up front and slowly dive back down to the toe squat. Let's do it a couple more times, guys. All the way. And all the way back down. One more roll together. And back down. I'm gonna take you to your nose pose. That could be very challenging and seem almost impossible. If you're not practicing this, as a kid we all could do it. Put your hands, guys, on the floor if you have to, and try to lift your chest a little bit more. I know. We're gonna go back to the toe squat and then to your hover. Slowly walk, and we're holding it for a few extra breaths, building the strength in upper body. Prepare, team, to walk to the full plank with me. We have a quick flow for the side planks just to stretch even more, so go ahead and shift your heels on one side, open it up, and create a strong arch here. Hips up. Good stretches, guys. Inhalation, exhalation. Back to the center, and on the other side. Heels on the side plank. Reach up and over. Do your best. Fantastic. And chaturanga, or just knees, guys, on the floor for my beginners. You can skip the transitions and meet us in downward facing dog. All right, here in the downward facing dog, let's take our time, especially for new students. Breathe in, breathe out. I have a strong flow for you in your downward facing dog. You can always opt out of your layers up for more challenge, and I will give you the options, guys. Let's first of all bend our knees one at a time. Just an extra little stretches for the legs. Bring attention to your hands and shoulders. Move the body weight slightly more towards the hips so you don't have too much pressure and tension on your shoulders. Make sure your head and neck is relaxed. I know you know that. All right. We will go ahead and take the right leg up, guys. And just reach and open first. Reach and open first. Just like this. Continue to rotate and open underneath, right? Prepare to drive your right knee towards the left elbow in a plank. Take it back to the single leg dog. Drive your knee, right knee towards the right outside. Drive it back to your dog. Drive it to the left. And again, reach up. Drive it to the right. On the next one, we're gonna do the preparation for the wild sink, or wild sink as well as itself if you want to. All the way under, guys. You don't have to flip it. You can even hold your both hands on the floor. Come on back to the center. Prepare for Chaturanga Dandasana of your choice. Use your knees, guys, on the floor. I'm gonna go for a more challenging transition with a one leg up. We're gonna give our arms and shoulders little rest in a puppy pose, and then continue with the same flow for the other side. Keep your tailbone in between the hips, and your chest may or may not reach the ground. Come on back up, guys. And find yourself back in your downward facing dog. We take our left leg up, or the other leg you haven't done yet. First of all, bend your knee and open up, guys. Open up all the way, look underneath the left. More space on the hips and back, body weight away from the shoulders. Drive that knee cross, guys, through your plank. Left knee toward the right elbow. Take it back up. Left knee towards the left side. Take it back up, push. Left towards the right, again. Take it back. Left towards the left. And on this one, we're gonna take this leg underneath the right side, across. You don't have to flip it, just open it up. And prepare for Chaturanga Dandasana, guys, of your choice from the dog. Doesn't have to be crazy. And downward facing dog. All the way. We will continue our downward facing dog practice after thread the needle. Let's give our shoulders a little break. In our hands and arms, reach your one arm all the way up and open first. And then drive this arm behind the back or even towards the opposite inner thigh. Continue to open and stretch first. And back. We're going to slide and sweep this arm underneath. Try to hold your both hands flat. And you definitely don't have to progress here. You can rest and stretch your shoulders and arms. You can follow me a little bit farther today. Breathe in, guys. And maybe your arm. And maybe some of you will decide to reach to the ankle today, just like we did in the balancing tabletop. And let's slowly let it go, not in a hurry. Land first, help yourself all the way. And we do exactly the same from the other side. Good to turn around with you. Other arm all the way. Reach first, expand, then take it behind the back or maybe even towards the opposite side of your body. Up and open. Alright, and reach all the way. Sweep it under. And that's already a good place to be. You don't have to progress if you're not ready. If you are, we begin with the leg. We continue with the arm. My body is shaking a little bit on this side. And then bind if you do have this reach and this balance. Slowly do the legs and arms. We're going back, my friends, to the downward facing dog today. All right, go ahead and tuck your toes. Let's build more strength and work on balance and core and of course flexibility as always in our yoga practice. It's all interconnected. We will take our right leg up and make sure that we square the hips right now, just as much as you can feel it being square. My beginners, guys, I want you especially pay attention where is your body weight back towards the legs, away from the shoulders. Go ahead and tap on the side. And this is by itself, this variation of 3-point is pretty challenging, guys. Pretty challenging. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out, lift your heels. And go ahead and bring the heels back. Bring your hand back. We're going to switch the hand. We hold the same leg. Now, you can stay, guys, just up here and we're holding it. We're working on this balance. My intermediate and advanced. Everybody, I want you to be safe. We do our best to line up opposite arm from this extended leg next to the waistline. Body weight away from the shoulders. Breathe and flow. And give it a couple of the tries, guys. Couple of the tries. This is it. Don't drop your leg. Let's go ahead and send our knees back. Knees on the floor. Another variation of the puppy pose. We go ahead and put just the one arm underneath. Remember which one you did. And another arm on top. We give ourselves just a few resting breaths. Let the arms to rest as well. And let's go ahead. Come back to our dumbbell facing dog. We conquer this challenge from the other side, guys. Tuck your toes and raise your left leg if you did right before. Square your hips as much as you feel, of course. Sometimes it's not easy to understand your hip position, but square them, level them. And we begin with the same side. Hand tap it outside. Stay right here or lift the heels, guys. Breathe, stretch. That's a lot on this shoulder, which we're gonna give a rest now. We hold the same leg lift. And we will switch our hand. Be present, stay strong, active core, and give it a try, guys. Take it closer first. My beginners definitely stay with the hand on the floor. Intermediate and advanced, we move into from 3-point to 2-point. Body weight away from the shoulders. And let's give it another try. Very challenging. And go ahead, send the hand back. Knees on the floor. And we rest, guys, in the child pose now. Very nice. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and flow with me, guys, through the bottom all the way, just right above the floor, and expand to your up dog. Then all the way through the top, back to the child. We're gonna do this again. Try to hold your elbows on the ground and right through. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and pull our right knee out and look above the right shoulder. If this goes pretty good, then transfer your left in the center and look even farther, guys. If that goes very, very easy for you, go ahead and reach the opposite. Let the hips melt. And let's switch direction. All the way. Shoulders. Up, back and down. Go ahead and pull your left leg out. Simply look behind the left and you can stop up here. You can even put your elbows, guys, on the floor, of course. If that's going really well for you, then right hand in the center, look even farther. And maybe catch up on the opposite angle. Just watch the shoulders. Go ahead and let it go. We making hard transition back to the downward facing dog, and then we moving through the runner lunges to the side ankles, and we're practicing pyramid pose today as well. Take your right leg up and step to your runner lunge. In your runner lunge, make sure that you go pretty low, guys. If runner lunge is too much, practice a low lunge with knee on the floor. Inhalation. Prepare for the warrior 2. Just pivot on your back foot. Look over the front hand. And slowly start to bring your hand on the block, up front, or on the floor. Open it up. Rotate your rib cage up towards the ceiling. My intermediate and advanced. Go ahead for your bun. The same thing, we rotate the chest and rib cage up towards the ceiling. And let's slowly undo the bind. We go for the side stretch. So your both feet on the floor. Just make sure, guys, you square your hips and you fold forward. It might not be a perfect forward fold for all of us. I want you to focus on the front knee extension and shifting a little bit more body weight to the back leg. Now, about one quarter of the space, or maybe 2 feet, bring it closer. Square your hips again and fold forward one more time. Continue to hold it. I know. Continue to hold it, guys. Inhalation, exhalation, and rise up. My beginners, you can go back exactly the same way for one more quick hold, intermediate and advanced. Go ahead and bind your hands and fold forward one more time. One step at a time. This is your balance, flexibility, and even strength, believe it. Coming back active all the way. And we will transfer for the balance. So just lift your knee up from the back. I'm going to step in the middle so you can see me better. So the leg was behind. It's going to go up front. We begin today with the simple tree pose, and we will be holding the ankle. Let's take the other arm up, tap the floor with your regular tree pose if you have to. It's actually a little bit more challenging with my slip-ons to practice the balance. And gentle lateral bend, like the wind is blowing towards your chin. Coming back, and let's make as smooth as possible, of course, transition to the dancer hold. We don't have to go for the dancer right away, just give it a few movements backwards and forward, and then if you're ready, when you're ready, play the leg stroke hold. Take your time, breathe and flow, give it a few tries, and slowly shake it out. We're gonna come on the front of our mat. Let's reach up and forward fold. Your step hop is optional. You can just meet us in the downward facing dog any way you can. My intermediate and advanced, it's a light hop push up. Up dog, downward facing dog, and we're gonna do this runner lunge, warrior two. Straight inside, angle, flow from other side. Breathe in and breathe out, guys. Go ahead and take your left leg up, or the other leg you haven't done yet. Step forward to your runner lunge. Back heel elevated. Arms up, long and strong. All the way, guys. Warrior two, pivot on the back foot. Gaze toward the front hand. This is it. And then we slowly start to move toward the side angle. Prop your shoulder and knee. Use your blocks, guys. reach all the way up. This is already load. Let's see if you can bind behind. If you do your bind, make sure that you take your chest, guys, up towards the ceiling. We're ready for the side stretch, guys, all the way. So just square the hips, hold the back foot on the floor. Make sure that your front knee soft and extended as much as possible, and shift your body weight a little bit more towards the back leg. Brace, guys. Now 1/4 or about 2 fists, depend how long your legs are, right? We moving that front foot or back foot slightly closer, and we are in the pyramid pose. Fold forward. If you can take your hands a little bit farther, that's great. If not, don't worry about it. Come on up slowly. And my beginners, you guys can go to another forward fold just like this without the bind. Come on back up. And we will make a transfer for the quick balance practice. I'm gonna step in the middle, so the leg which was behind will come on top for the tree pose, and we will be holding our ankle. Use the walls, guys. Use the sofas, the trees, and little side bend here. Go ahead and return back. And let's make a smooth transition for the dancer. Give yourself, guys, a few tries in case you need to tap the floor. We don't have to hold it still. Breathe in and breathe out, nice and calm, guys. Calm mind will procure calm body. Balanced body. Let's go ahead and shake it out. Excellent work, guys. It's time for us start to slow down and sit back. All the way Malasana, and from Malasana or garland squat, guys, we will be slowly moving towards the seated position. We will practice both to Halasana flow, and then we will finalize our practice with Virasana or hero pose today. So if you have to hold your hands on the floor for your boat, guys, definitely do it. If you have to bend your knees, definitely do it. Abs a little bit tired, core a little bit tired. Inhalation, exhalation, just give yourself a good hug. Let's do one more time. And this time, guys, we will flow to Halasana or plow pose to stretch our back for really, really good. Nice and gentle. All the way arms on the floor. And go ahead and make your transition. If you're not practicing your full plow pose, not a big deal. Keep your legs up towards the ceiling or on the wall. And let's slowly move back towards the boat, guys. All the way. And one more time for halasana, so our back can feel good. Always remember to monitor your body weight. It's in between your shoulders. Note your neck. And let's slowly start to bring our legs back on the floor. Do your transitions, guys, to your virasana the way you can. Come up first and then tuck your feet under. If you still can't sit on the floor, that's okay. That's some process. What you will do, you will prop yourself with the blocks and put the few blocks, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 2 blocks and a pillow underneath, and then you sit. If you will be sitting on your feet, this is not going to improve, unfortunately. We will continue with the gentle lateral bends here. Use your blocks, guys, for the lateral bends as well. Give me just a couple more on each side. And then if you're really comfortably sitting in this virasana, definitely go to the reclined position, or maybe even lay down all the way through, guys. Just make sure it's not hurting your back. And I would say, if you're sitting still on the blocks, then stay a little bit longer for a few more practices in a seated position without full recline. We will hold this reclining hero pose or just a regular one for a few more breaths. Close your eyes. And then, guys, come up first if you have to. If you don't have to, go ahead and make a transition. Meet me on the back with the feet a little bit wider than the natural position. All right, let's lift the hips all the way up to your bridge and give me a few knee folds inside, just a few reps. And another one. And one more on the left. Very nice. Bring your hips on the floor and put your both feet, guys, together into the Baddha Konasana. If you need to prop your knees, you can put the pillows or blocks again. Put your both hands on your belly. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Nice and slow. Especially on your exhalations, try to slow down. Relaxing your eyes, your forehead, even skin on top on your head, the shoulders, the hips. And if you have to come out of the bound ankle right now, please do it. We will all do it in a few breaths. Look inside your body and let go of anything that doesn't serve you. Anything you know not productive for your life. Maybe that was serving you a few years ago, but not right now. Any anger, frustration, discontent, impatience, anxiety, which is a big part of this life, unfortunately, but it doesn't serve us well. It's only destroying our physical and emotional bodies. Let's go ahead and take our arms all the way behind the head. And undo your legs. Just give yourself a good, feel good stretch. Keep your eyes closed. Straight legs, straight arms behind the head, like you just woke up after the long, restful night of sleep, feeling good, full of energy, recovered, restored. Let's again look inside our heart, and now we have a lot of room there for love, for challenge. No challenge, no transformation. For healing, for health, for vitality, for change, and for giving others. Once we master something, and everyone have a special gift, it's time to give back to others. And with that, let's slowly start to move up. Keep your eyes closed. If you want, you can keep them open. Let's bring our both hands up front of the heart and conquer that feeling, that sensation of being happy, being loved, being strong, being healthy. And whenever the tough time through the day, through the week comes, we wake that sensation of health, vitality, being energetic, being happy, being loving. And let's open, guys, our eyes and reach one more time all the way. Inhalation, and on exhalation, bring your heart, bring your hands to your heart, and let's express our silent gratitude for everything we have in this life. There's always going to be more, bigger, better, different, but first of all, we're being grateful for what this universe given to us. Smile with your heart, guys, and thank you so much for joining me for this super combo workout today. I hope, team, you feel great after this challenging workout and ready to conquer the world. And if that was your first workout with us, welcome, guys. Make sure to give me a thumbs up, to subscribe, leave me comments down below. I always read it. This is a favorite part of my morning when I wake up and read, guys, about your progress. And rest well, recover well, help me share these videos with others through the social medias. And I will see you all, guys, for the new challenge tomorrow.